All right, lovers of freedom, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So, the news reaching us now is that all those petitions, the Nigerian government have a way of doing things. This particular Tinubu government, they are so corrupt that they can massacre a whole community just to get what they want. So these charges they keep sending to Finland. He's a terrorist. Terrorism charges. He has been the one gaslighting terrorism in Southeast. He has been the one. He has social military. He has social unknown government. All those bad things they tagged Master Simon Ekpà. There's nothing the Nigerian government did not tag Master Simon Ekpà. But this is how many months now since he has been in detention. This is how many months. Have Southeast be peaceful? Have Biafran land be peaceful? Now these Fulani men they now write letters to communities now. They now write letters to tell communities that they are coming after what they did in Ebonyi State. So a lot is happening in Ebonyi State. Before you know it, they will start from Ebonyi State. They will kill and neutralize a lot of Biafrans in Ebonyi State. If we, the Biafrans, don't come together now and fight these people and find a means to defend our land, that is what Simon Ekpà stood for. He stood for the means of us to defend our land from these criminal activities, these criminal Janjaweeds, these Fulani Janjaweeds that are trying to penetrate our land. They want to turn us to Osun State, or they want to turn us to Benue State. Benue State, every month, they bury close to 1,000 farmers. Do you know what is happening in the North Central? Do you not know what is happening in the Northwest? A lot is happening. So that is why we need to come together. We need to come together and find a means to defend our land. Simon Ekpà has been the one. Since Simon Ekpà left social media, see what they are doing to us. But because of Simon Ekpà, he was able to expose everything. Simon Ekpà exposed everything. Everything that is happening in this particular cabinet. Simon Ekpà exposed everything in this so-called zoo called Nigeria. So this is a time for us to come together and find a way to defend ourselves, because this massacre, before you know it, it will turn to another thing. For massacring 19 people, it will turn to 100 people. And it may touch you, or touch me, or touch my sister, or touch your sister, or touch your brother. So that is it. I was talking about Biafra Unite the other day, and a lot of comments we are talking against him. He chose not to be in any part. He don't want to be with Ngozi, and he don't want to be with Sonny. So that is it. He is in the middle, and so are many of us that are agitating and pushing this Biafran movement. Many of us, we are in the middle. We are in the middle. We are agitating. We are agitating for the freedom of our people. We are agitating. We are letting the whole world realize what is actually happening in Southeast. That is why we show all these videos. We give you day-to-day information, so that the whole world will realize what is actually happening in Southeast. Because the Nigerian media is not able to show you. Nigerian media can never show you what is even this massacre that happened. Nigerian media can never show you. Look at what Ebonyi State governor is doing. That is what we are going to talk about today. This so-called Ebonyi State governor. He is funding how many people? Wait. As a video I'm going to share now, so do well to subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you are just coming across this video now, then check our comment section. Do well to react to these videos I'm about to share now. Now, I'll be sharing an important video, so you listen as you subscribe, and please turn on the notification button and share all these videos so that your brother, your sister can be careful and know what is actually happening in Biafra land. Check back our previous videos, how this particular security vigilante personnel of Soludo and Hope Uzodinma have killed and neutralized so many youths, and so many youths are in detention. Close to 1,000 youths, and in this particular Ibubago detention unit, many of them are there. So check back our previous videos so that you get updated on what is actually happening in Southeast. Now, stay tuned as you watch.
Against people, I am sorry for you, because you don't know what is coming. I pity you, all of you who think that freedom is all about saga on social media. You are just I don't even have a name for you. But I want you to know that as you are online doing saga on social media, Fulani, either their foot soldiers known as Fulani herdsmen terrorists, or their soldiers in military uniform are busy invading your homes, your land, and your territory, massacring innocent civilians in those areas. Maybe it has not gotten to your own family. Maybe it hasn't reached your own family. Therefore, ndị ọzọ na-eme bụ ndị kwesịrị ịnwụ anwụ. They are not supposed to exist. Ndị ọzọ na-eme ekwesịrị ịdị ndụ. Fa kwesịrị ịnwụ anwụ because they are not human beings. So, it is time for us to refocus. Anyị ezuzugo for the past 2 months. Anyị ezuzugo for the past 2 months. It is time to refocus. I want to repeat that word again. Na anyị ezuzugo for the past 2 months. It is time to refocus. It is time to tell ourselves the truth. It is time to tell ourselves that what we are doing is wrong. It is time to tell ourselves that we are fooling ourselves for leaving what is important and focusing on something that is completely irrelevant. It is a big shame to know or to learn recently that the main thing that is the worst thing that can happen to a people in life. Meanwhile, it is a piece of an advice to our people in general to leave saga and focus, because the more you are on air sagaring each other, the more the enemies take advantage of your inability to focus, your inability to think, your inability to face what is facing you. They will take advantage of it and do what they may think or what they may see as needful. Because right from origin, right from the beginning, the minds and of course the wish of the Fulani is to take out the Biafrans, especially the Igbos, because they believe that we are the stumbling block. To take out the Igbos in order to march down to the Atlantic Ocean. If it was a prophecy, it has been given long ago, many years ago. If it's a prediction, it has been predicted many years ago. So this is not a new saying to us, that the target of the Fulani is to take out the Igbos and march down to Atlantic Ocean. And today, it is happening. Today, they have used the opportunity of the incarceration of the Prime Minister Misuse Èkpà all the way in Finland to start wreaking havoc in our homeland. What a pity, what a shame. Their foot soldiers are busy in old Enugu state, massacring our people, while their soldiers in military uniform, in khaki uniform, are busy officially buying innocent Biafrans officially, without hiding officially. They don't have to tag it invasion because this one is official. The government is aware of it. They come to our villages, massacre innocent people, buy them at sight, and label them IPOB members. And nobody will ask any question. No governor will speak. No minister will speak. No senator will speak. Nobody speaks. Because they are there in Abuja and in some state houses eating bread and butter, and then call the others stupid and idiots that are supposed to buy. It's quite unfortunate. Now I'm going to read the article which you have already on your screen. After this, I will show you another one in confirmation of this. Because you may say that this very, website, this new news website is not known and maybe it's not official. But I will show you another, from another website to confirm what I'm about to read right now. According to the title of this very news, they said, Ebonyi Governor Nwifuru approves over 500 million naira to support the Muslim pilgrims for 2025 Hajj. We are talking about something that is currently happening, not something that happened in the past. We are talking about something happening currently as I'm speaking to you right now. Now let us read in details. Ebonyi State Government under Governor Francis Obonna Nwifuru has approved over 500 million naira to support 46 prospective pilgrims for the 2025 Hajj. 46 prospective pilgrims. 46, only 46. And this idiot has approved over, we are talking about 551 million naira. Not 51 million naira. Not 5.1 million naira. We are talking about 551 million naira. Just for the 46 prospective pilgrims for the 2025 Hajj. Governor Nwifuru did it. Governor Nwifuru did it. Now, let's continue. This was made known by the Honorable Commissioner for Information in Ebonyi State, Jude Chika Dibia Obo. According to him, the approval was made during the Ebonyi State Executive Council meeting on Friday, 7th February 2025, which was held with the chairman of the council and governor of Ebonyi State, His Excellency, retired Honorable Francis Obonna Nwifuru, FNIOB, FCAI, GG, EHA, blah, 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 presiding. Isn't it? Don't miss out on any real, He said, Nigeria is a secular state and Ebonyi under the pragmatic leadership of His Excellency, the Governor, has not only become a peaceful home for all, where religious tolerance is encouraged, but also seen practiced. So, now, to them, as far as they are concerned, to them, it is a good thing to do. Over 100 people were massacred in your state recently. We did not see Nwifuru in those areas, in the community where this thing happened. We didn't see any visit, any official visit to the, scene of event. We didn't see Wifuru himself. He's busy because the people who died are not human beings, they are animals. Wifuru was nowhere to be found. What happened? Wifuru was nowhere to be found because those that died are not human beings. We did not hear any news that Wifuru has sent, delegate or has given money, huge amount of money to the villages or to the families affected by the, terrorism of Fulani herdsmen. We didn't hear anything like that. We did not even see any official statement from the governor, so-called governor, illegitimate governor. We didn't see anything like that. But what did we see? In few days' time after the massacre, we are now seeing that Wifuru has approved 551 million naira just for pilgrimage. It's quite unfortunate. I want Biafrans to know and to see the impact of the Prime Minister Misuse. I want you all to see the impact of Misuse. I want you to see the impact of Misuse and to see what is going on in his absence. That is the reason why I will continue to tell you, nobody should push me. Nobody should push me. Nobody should push me. And nobody should tell me anything. I will see with my own eyes. So many of you want me to come here and start singing praises of individuals. You don't know how I've been suffering inside me because of what is going on in our land. In practical exhibition of this government's disposition and intention, EXCO approved the release of the total sum of 551,552,000 naira. Let me take that again. EXCO approved the release of the total sum of 551,502,000 naira, 84 kobo. 502,142 naira, 84 kobo. Only for the sponsorship of 46 prospective pilgrims for the 2025 Hajj activities. This is to the financial implication of 8 million or 8 billion, only 8,784,085 naira 59 kobo only per beneficiary in the said package. That means one person out of these 46 prospective pilgrims, one person is going home with over 8 million naira. 8.7 million naira for one person. Chai! While Umunna on the old Ebonyi state are homeless, as I'm speaking to you now, apart from the Bulebu, the surviving ones are homeless. Some of them are fatherless. Some of them are motherless. Some of them are siblingless. And I know on social media na akọ ndị Igbo onye meloni ifa. I know on social media ndị kwesịrị ifu the welfare of these individuals in the old Ebonyi state. On social media akọ. Hey, alweme. Hey, nah. Malunde ba ifa. Hello, Melo. Nah, my brother no fife chai. Jinnon do melife. Hello, Melo. Hello, Melunde ba. EXCO also resolved to ask all the council chairmen to consider the sponsorship of one person in each of the council areas in the 2025 Hajj to broaden indigenous participation. Interregion reports. Okay, Interregion is this news website that on January 20, the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria's NACON Executive Chairman Professor Abdullahi Usman announced the official fare for the 2025 Hajj pilgrimage to Saudi Arabia. Prof. Usman said the fare announcement followed approval by the Office of the Vice President and extensive consultations with stakeholders to maintain affordability. Now, when it comes to this Hajj, the federal government is involved. The federal government will bring out money for the Hajj. But when the Christians want to go to their own pilgrimage in Jerusalem, the federal government is nowhere to be found. And no state governor will sponsor it. They all go in their separate ways. They sponsor themselves. They use their own hard-earned money to do so. Now, this is where some people want us to stay, and these are the reasons people like Mazinam Dekano, Mazi Samoneba, people like us are fighting for freedom. According to him, pilgrims from the southern states will pay 8.7 million, while those from the northern zone are charged 8.4 million. I don't know why the price is separate. I can't tell. I can't tell why they charge them differently. Pilgrims from Borno and Adamawa will pay the least, 8.3 million. Professor Usman attributed the fare stability to extensive collaboration among stakeholders, including representatives from the presidency and the Forum of Executive Secretaries of State Pilgrims Welfare Board. This modest effort on the fare was reached after extensive consultations to ensure inclusivity in this important decision-making process, Prof. Usman stated. He also appreciated the support of the presidency, particularly Amen Amshi, the Special Assistant to the President on Social Duties, and the Forum of Executive Secretaries of state pilgrims welfare boards, agencies, and commissions. The NACON chairman urged intending pilgrims to adhere to the timelines and Saudi guidelines while emphasizing the importance of early payment and timely registration to avoid last-minute challenges. Now, I want to, this is the main news here, the main news, how it all started. Now, let us go to the current information, now what is going on, and the confirmation of what I just read. Now, pay attention to this. Now we're going to be reading this from The Guardian. The Guardian is one of the top media, outlets in the zoo. Yeah. So, at least nobody can say it's a fake news because the other platform is unknown. Let us read their headline. They said, Ebonyi Assembly urged to impeach governor over 551 million naira Hajj funds. You can see the date there, 11th February 2025, today. This is the man here, the puppet. And we are talking about the one that happened in Ebonyi. We are not talking about the one happening in Anambra. We are not talking about the one happening in the old Imo, old Abia, and so on and so forth. We are not talking about them. The reason why this one has been blown out of proportion is because of the recent massacre in the old Ebonyi state by the Fulani herdsmen terrorists. That is the reason why everybody is talking about it, everybody is reporting it, and this man has no shame to make this kind of move. This is unbelievable. You see, it's completely unbelievable. One minute. Chai. Munamalo na emekwa. Obu na ife luo nke bazua. If we fail nke bazua mili eliendibo. Ife na wupagi bo pure. Mili eliendibo. Obu na ife luo nke bazua mili eliendibo. They said, Ebonyi Assembly urged to impeach governor over 551 million naira Hajj funds today. I want to bring this to the center so we can read together. Just a moment. I want to bring it to the center. It's going side by side. I don't want it that way. We need to do something. Honestly speaking, we need to do something. Mili, une kwena kaga kalakalie wangoro. Ndibo, une kwekwana kaga kalakalie wangoro. Now let me read. From The Guardian. A prominent social accountability group has called on the Ebonyi State House of Assembly to consider impeaching Governor Francis Ogbonna Nwifuru after a proposal emerged to allocate 551 million naira for the 2025 Hajj. The allocation would fund 46 pilgrims, equating to approximately 8.78 million naira per beneficiary. A move the group deems both reckless and ill-timed amid widespread economic hardship in this state. They are even talking about economic hardship. They are not talking about the hundreds of families that have been displaced because of the Fulani herdsmen invasion and, of course, massacre that just happened a couple of days ago. They have been displaced and lost their loved ones. Homes burnt. Nothing has been done for them. Nothing has been done for them. And I want to use this opportunity to send message to our security. How long should we continue to allow these people? I understand the reason why PM was just pitying them. Should we continue to allow them to mess our land and our people? After the heavy massacre that took place in Ebonyi State a couple of days ago, this is all the kind news. This is the kind of news. Is this the kind of news we should be hearing from today? Seriously? Oh my God. The Association of Ebonyi Indigenes, the Association of Ebonyi Indigenes Sociocultural in the Diaspora issued its statement in Abuja on Monday, criticizing the decision for lacking transparency and breaching constitutional protocols. No such financial provision exists in the state-approved 2025 budget, which was duly passed by the House of Assembly last December, said Pascal Oluchukwu, the group's president. He warned that the decision contravenes sections 120 bracket 3 and 120 bracket 4 of the 1999 Constitution as amended, which mandates that funds be withdrawn solely in accordance with legislative authorization. You are talking about legislative authorization. These people do not respect the law. They do not respect the Constitution. Constitution and laws are being made for the poor, not for the rich in the zoo. In the zoo, Constitution does not, function.